I have 2 quarts of stew meat. I'm draining off, and it's just in broth. There's no seasons or anything. Very simple, basic stew meat. I want to show you how my pantry can work for me during the time of the year where we are outside a lot. The weather has broke here in Ohio, and I don't want to be inside anymore. You know, in the wintertime, it's fine. I come in and I find a lot of enjoyment in cooking, getting everything laid out. The more in-depth of a meal, the better sometimes. You know, what else am I going to do when it's 20 degrees outside and snowing? But this time of year, I want to be outside. I don't want to have to cook anything and have it be super elaborate. This is a good dinner, I suppose, to show you on how that pantry works for me. It isn't the healthiest, it's not the most elaborate. However, it's getting a few things out of the fridge. So I have my meat straining here. Okay, so using things out of the pantry, I've got this cheese-like dip that I want to get used. We had a baked potato bar with dinner over the weekend, so I want to get this used. I'm going to take this meat, I'm going to get it into my pan. I'm saving the broth. Can be used for a couple different things. We pour a little bit over our dog's kibble from time to time, but essentially this is just beef broth, so don't waste that. I have 2 potatoes left over, so I'm going to get these diced up and I'm going to fry those up. That'll be an option for the side. I'm going to get this meat flavored, seasoned, some garlic powder, onion powder, seasoning salt, as well as some Italian seasoning. Out of the 4 French loaves I made this weekend, we've got 2 left. I'm going to just take 1 for now. Gosh, I don't know what I want to do. I'm going to get it sliced in half. Yeah, I'm just going to do 1 because I'm not sure if everyone who's here now is actually going to be eating. I've got a couple extra people here today, but I'm not sure if they're all going to be eating. So I want to get this toasted up. So I have my oven set to 375. 15 minutes maybe, we'll keep an eye on it. Let's get these potatoes diced up and get those fried up. I have chips, so that can be a side for whomever doesn't want potatoes as well. Get the meat turned off for now. I use bacon grease to fry things up like potatoes and whatnot. Don't waste your expensive oils on frying things. Use lard, bacon grease, anything like that. Save your money, save your oil for other things that, you know, it really matters in that department. I have my bread toasted. I just didn't want it to be really soft because there is a little bit of moisture here in this sandwich. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my meat. What do I want to do? This one's for my nephew. I'm gonna put cheese actually on both sides of this sandwich. So I guess you could say my inspiration is kind of like an Arby's beef sandwich. Same but different. Same but different. I do cook a roast and slice it up into thin slices and make sandwiches similar to that as well on hamburger buns, but I'm using what I have. Okay, so there's the sandwich. I have spicy banana peppers, pickled spicy banana peppers. I have regular pickles. I have our favorite olives. I've got fried potatoes. I have chips, and I actually have some sauerkraut out. All these different types of sides, and that's what's for dinner tonight. So I was able to spend a ton of time in the garden, in my greenhouse, come in last minute, get dinner together, walk away for a little while, come back and eat. So that's day one of how my pantry is set up to work for me.